Yeah, all right. So you already know what it is. The best and most sophisticated fucking podcast
in the world.
in the entire fucking galaxy.
Entire galaxy.
If I say so myself. It is the motherfucking best shit. Who is you? And I'm back, William Rodriguez, with my player partner,
Joe Moscow. What's going on, everybody? You know what it is. We back. Another week, another podcast. Me and Will, we're chilling in the podcast room, and we got a lot to talk about today. Will, why don't you fill him in on the kind of things? Well, you know what? We'll take it baby steps. Let's start with what happened at the bank today, huh? We'll just get right into it, into the bank story.
Definitely.
Why not?
Yeah, slam into the bank story. I'm with it.
But wait. Before I do so,
oh yeah, it's a little bit of.
I'm gonna crack one. Hey, let me see your keys. You had the.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. You have yes.
There you go,
Right
sir.
Here we go. Ready? Let's see if we can.
Sounded pleasant. I enjoy it.
Not
There
bad,
you
right?
go. I can get behind that.
All right, cool. So go ahead. So what
All right.
happened at the bank today?
So, let me get into a little section of my life I like to call motherfuckers trying to take my goddamn money. So, like a couple weeks ago, I got an alert on my phone saying that there was some fraudulent activity going on and I should check out my bank account. So I was at work at the time, so I was like, okay, so this is pretty urgent, so I'll do it right now. So I checked my shit, logged in, and I was like, okay, this is definitely a goddamn red flag. Like, there was purchases from, like, fucking Nevada, New Jersey.
Jesus.
And, like, you could tell because it says, like,
So a bunch of different
Like,
so does
you know what
that
I'm
mean, like, multiple people had your fucking
the
card?
abbreviations. I don't know. I
Or
don't
is
know.
it just one dude, like...
I don't know if the fucker was ordering shit from there or whatever.
Oh, probably.
You know what I
like
mean?
Online and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. But I called up the guy, and the guy honestly wasn't very helpful, just like the same dumbass bitch later on I'm bringing up in the story. Fucking, like, he wasn't very helpful. He was just like, well, do you know how somebody did it? I'm like, if I knew, I wouldn't be calling
who told you that?
The guy that was on the phone with that.
Oh, that's when you're on the phone. I thought you
Yeah.
meant over there.
Nah, I was like, if I knew, I wouldn't be calling you. Like, like, this is why I'm calling you guys. And this was like, okay, well, we'll probably get you get it figured out in like within 10 business days. And I'm like, fucks. And so today's fucking, like, on that day it was like Saturday. You know what I mean? So I was like, fuck. So this shit's not gonna go through till Monday.
Lame.
And I have to wait fucking like X amount of days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, fuck. So I was like, all right. So you're telling me my card's gonna be on hold till on hold starting Monday. And this was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, for sure. Fucking, so I pulled out fucking money that day so I could try to survive. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, today, right?
No.
Oh, that day that you had called?
Yeah, the day that I did that.
Okay.
So, and then I pulled out that and that was it. And I let them know. So I was like, that was me. And then don't let anything else through. You know what I mean? Because whatever else comes through is not going to be me. You know what I mean? And they're like, okay, for sure. We'll keep an eye out. And I was like, cool. So fast forward to today. Joseph wanted to fucking see Venom. And I was like, yeah, I'm down. We could fucking talk about that. That'll be super shit. I mean, that'll be super legit.
Super shit.
Super shit.
Luckily, it wasn't, but we'll get into that.
Yeah, it could have been super shit because I was about to just give up. So me and Joseph have the bright idea, let's get a little baked. And we walk into the bank.
Yeah, because we're going to try to get his, the part that Woodard explained was, we're going to the bank. To try to
get
see
my card.
To see if they give him a temporary card on the spot instead of having to wait for the fucking mail to come and shit. So we go to the fucking bank. Right, Will? And I'll let Will take it from here. Go ahead.
So we go to the bank. We're high out of our fucking minds. And the bank is like a library, except it's with money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's so quiet.
Yeah, it's very quiet. You know what I mean? So Joseph is like rapping in line, talking about the guy in front of us, saying that he's like stinky or some shit.
Well, what happened was, what was I playing off my phone? Was it just a random beat?
Yeah, it was like a beat or something.
I guess I was on Instagram, and I was coming across stories, and I guess somebody had like a beat on their Instagram. So I was just like freestyling in the fucking bank, and the guy in front of us, I just like made up his name. I was like, Hank right in front of us, he fucking stank or some shit like that.
Bar.
Just being stupid. We're like mad faded.
But it was funny as shit. And so I walk up and I'm like, I tell them my issue, tell them what's going on, and they're like, yeah, go ahead, take a seat. And so we take a seat, which Joseph called big business because
because look, what I was telling Will, if you go to a bank and you're in line and you get your business, look, there's 3 levels of the bank. There's casual, semi-casual, and business.
Okay.
Casual.
Oh, so you want to
I'll
get into
give
that?
Yeah, real quick. I'll tell you what a casual is.
I'm curious now.
A casual is somebody who comes just to use the ATM like me. I just go to the bank, get some money out the ATM, and I'm out.
Right.
Now,
That's
semi-casual. Yeah, semi-casual. You go into the bank, you wait in the line, and then withdraw or deposit money instead of going into the ATM because
using the tellers.
Yeah, because you're actually communicating with the human being. So
Yeah.
you're on that next level shit.
Yeah.
Now, business level. When you're on the business level, you're going in the bank not just to get money, but to discuss business with the actual employees working there. So Will went there to discuss about his debit card. So they had him sit down and wait to do business because he was doing business. And that's level 3 for you. That's big grown up levels right there. All you young kids listening out there, you don't know nothing about that yet, but don't worry, it's okay. You don't want to know about that. You want to enjoy your life right now. Fuck the bank, okay? You don't want to let
bank.
your mommy and daddy worry about it, but
let your mommy and pappy.
We're big boys now, so we do business at the bank.
You gotta worry about these bank fucking.
I mean, when you're a big boss, you do business at the bank.
You do.
That's all I gotta say.
So I was there doing fucking business at the goddamn bank. So I was waiting for someone to come up. This fucking lady rolls up with her fake ass red hair.
Yeah, that shit was like Ariel red. That shit was red like your the cable.
Yeah, it was like burgundy red. You know what I mean? It was like it was nice. I'm not gonna lie, it was nice.
You said I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty nice.
She was done up to the motherfucking teeth. All right, she was out here, but she was mean as shit, and she wasn't helpful at all. So I roll up, I tell her my situation, and then she goes, "Have you tried using the thing on the app, and then you can get a code so you can go card free?" And then I was
total bullshit.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh well, I don't know, you know what I mean? And then they're like, oh well, it's on the app, you'll figure it out. You know what I mean? And I was like, what the fuck? And I'll tell you this, real customer service, this bitch would have been like, oh, okay, well, how about you pull it out, enter your stuff, and then we can do this together. And I would have been so happy about that, because honestly, that's what the second bitch did. Me and Joseph, we went outside trying to figure this out.
Yeah,
we were like
basically
dumbasses.
Yeah. So what happened the first time he went in there and talked to somebody? She's like, yeah, it's on the fucking app, whatever. And I'm all faded too, so I was like, whatever, app code, got it. We're good. So we're outside and we're trying to figure this shit out on the ATM, and we're looking like complete sketch ass fools just outside in front of an ATM. Some like normal white guy just trying to do live his day out and shit, just waiting, just looking at two fucking dudes like all sketched at the ATM. He's just like,
and there was another ATM on the other side.
He was just being stupid.
But whatever, it doesn't matter.
But yeah, we figured out the code, but it turned out we couldn't do it anyway. So the lady was totally bullshitting. Well, not that she was bullshitting, but even though we were following her advice, it didn't work out. And
plus, there's always an alternate process, which we figured out.
Exactly.
Going back in, we figured out that like all I had to do was just show my fucking ID, which sadly at this moment, since my last birthday, is expired. Yeah. And they're like, oh well, the reason why you haven't got your card sent is because we need verification on blah, 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 and we need your new ID. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, okay, well, I need fucking like money like today, like right now. And then she was like, okay. And I'm like, and I need to get it out of my account because that shit's basically just been sitting there. You know what I mean? And then she's like, all right. And she's like, all right, for sure. We could try to help you out. So she asked me a string of questions to verify I am who I say I am.
Yeah, that you're not trying to steal money.
I can only answer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then she had me go back to the teller. The teller asked me the same exact questions. Then they allowed me to extract 100 bones from my account.
Is that like the max, or is that
no?
Just
that's
what
all that's all I wanted for the time being.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't trying to ask for too much, just because.
But was there like a limit as to how much you could get out, or was it?
Yeah, I set up 300.
Oh, you set up your own like okay.
Beforehand when I first got the card.
Yeah. Okay.
So long story short, stupid bitch, you could have helped me out way more than you did, and you wasted a good portion of my time. We were out there for honestly like 20 fucking minutes trying to figure out this stupid fucking app that honestly is hard as shit to use. Like,
yeah, it's like so confusing.
There's so many different like layers to it. It's like, come on, like you don't need to do this to me right now. Like, I'm trying to get my money.
You gotta go to the settings, and then the motherfucking settings, and then the motherfucking
the settings within the settings.
My credit card settings, and then the debit card. Too many. Look, enough with the settings. We need a solution.
Yeah. Unless you're gonna give me the setting for a solution, I don't want to fucking hear about it. You know what I mean? And like, but anyways, long story short, I gotta go to the DMV now, get my fucking ID renewed,
and then you can go back
to the bank, show them, present new ID, they will give me my card, and I will have access to my fucking money once again. Cause I've been a broke boy, bro. Lately, I've been back to square one. Like,
what do you mean?
Like I've been pinching pennies, bro. Like a motherfucker. I've been buying brews with quarters and shit.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, it's been a struggle for me, but
bro, that should give you more motivation to go get your new fucking ID.
yeah, I know. But like I said, like I'm lazy. And
basically, that's it.
That's the bottom.
Situation.
That's the bottom line. Is that I'm fucking lazy.
I mean, I get it, but fuck, come on, dude.
I'll get it done.
I told you, dog. Let me know when it is. If I'm not working, I'll take your ass, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'll set up the appointment and I'll get it cracking.
All right. Well, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah, but that's the story about the stupid ass bank.
Yeah, she could have helped him out like since the beginning, but she decided to wait. Did you tell him about the bitch that actually helped you out? Oh, you did.
Yeah,
right?
I did. I shouted her out.
Fucking faded ass.
I don't remember her name. I didn't get either of their names, which I really wish I did, because then I would have fucking wrote a complaint. I swear to God, I would
complain on the one bitch and then a compliment on the other one.
Bitch, yeah.
Yeah, she was really helpful.
She was
like super yin yang situation,
yeah,
bro.
And she was super nice. She was super nice and beautiful. If I'm not out of line for saying that,
I don't think you would be.
I don't know about you, but everyone at the bank is beautiful, including the men.
You meant like at that bank or the banks in general?
Banks in general. I've been to a lot of banks.
You know, they probably
beautiful motherfuckers up in that motherfucker.
I wouldn't doubt it. I'm pretty sure they hire good-looking people on purpose so that they appeal more to society and shit. Because at the bank, you got everybody there. They don't want some like. I'm not saying this is my thought process or my decision if I owned a bank, but I'm pretty sure with them, they don't hire quote unquote. I'm not saying I know whatever. Ugly people, you know, like I don't think they would hire anyone like super unattractive and shit. They're for sure gonna hire like semi-attractive people.
Yeah, of course. I feel like that,
especially women. Come on,
yeah,
they do it everywhere. Bars,
and that's why I work
casinos.
Night shift. No, I'm fucking.
What?
They're like, I'll put this motherfucker in the back.
Oh, you're stupid, Will.
No, but speaking of the bank, I actually have a bonus fucking story about the bank.
What?
And this is before we're about to walk in, and keep in mind once again, we're faded, but this is before we even get into the fucking bank and the journey starts. So there's this lady, she's holding open the door, right? For literally no reason. She lets two people in, right? And we get kind of close to the door, and then she kind of like just shimmies into the motherfucking into the bank, closing the door like literally right on us, and we're like, what the fuck? And we approach the door, and then she opens it again. She goes, oh, I'm sorry, I ran away from a bee. And then me and Joseph just start fucking busting up. We're like, what the fuck?
Dude, out of all the times my nose is bleeding.
Oh, wow.
It's okay. I think I'll be fine.
Gotta cool off the yayo.
Oh, yeah. Dude, my nose is like super dry. I think we're good, though. It's like bleeding, but it's not leaking, so we're chilling for now. If it starts to leak...
You're not leaking. You gotta be careful. You don't want to get on that nice Adidas.
Yo, you don't have any, like, napkins, do you?
I probably have...
Oh, yeah, grab some real quick, yeah?
Yeah.
Just in case. In the meantime, I'll talk about the bank still. I'm going to tell him about that one fool with the cigarette.
I hate that fucking
And
guy.
then you can come back and talk about it too. But so check it. After the first time we got out to see if the fucking the code would work on the ATM, which it didn't, as we said, we went back to my whip to try to figure it out. And... well, sees a guy with a cigarette. He's trying to bum one off him. He's like, hey, man. He's like, I'm going to see this guy gives me a cigarette. He's like, hey, let me get a cigarette. And he's like, no. Just like that. Like, no. How will?
First of all, hold up. First of all, I didn't even say it like that. I said it like I went I went, hey, man. And then he went, what's up, young gangster?
Oh, yeah, he did say that.
And then,
like, what's up, young gangster?
And then I was like, hey, yo, can I grip a cig off you? And this fool just looks at me and goes, no. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like all nonchalant, like nah.
And then I was like, why? Why? Like why not? And then he was just like, go recycle. I gotta go see my homies. And then,
yeah.
And then in my head I was like, this is a fucking retirement home. Like, your homies? What are you talking about?
Hey, his homies are retired too. What
you gonna kick with your retired homies in the fucking park and just fucking play chess? You fucking amateur.
Probably. I mean, I'm sure.
I should have been like, you know what? You son of a bitch. No, I'm fucking around.
You son of a bitch.
I let it slide. And then I was just really jonesing for a stoke because fucking once again I was bumming it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had no money to my name. I have money to my name, but I couldn't get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck. That's the thing about banks. they have no problem being like, yeah, I'm not giving you
fuck
any of your money. Yeah, I'm not giving you any of your money.
That's why a lot of people don't keep their money in banks. They just put it under their mattress and call it a day.
Yeah, but then what if a fucking crazy man close through stabs me and my family 3 times in the chest?
Then
and
you're fucked.
But
that's why you reassure yourself that that's not going to happen.
I can't reassure myself that's
exactly. So that's why we go with Chase.
I'm not gonna go.
Just
with
kidding.
Chase.
You're at what, Wells Fargo? Look at us giving away our bank information.
It's all right.
We're so fucked that we're eventually gonna be like, yeah, my PIN number is 9974.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that shit.
Hey, that's really my PIN. Nobody try to use that.
Imagine
9974. Not Saig. I'm not that stupid. Come on. Imagine I drop my like real shit.
Stupid.
I bet you some people are still gonna try. They'll be like, it's a cover.
I know, huh?
You can try.
It's all right. Fuck them.
But you'll fail.
Fuck them.
Anyway, but yeah,
my shit's secure now.
The bank was hilarious.
Son.
The bank was fucking. But hey, luckily, luckily the chick helped you out though.
Yeah. Long story short, that's literally the bottom line is that she helped me out, and I'm extremely grateful because then I don't think we would have went to go see Venom.
I probably would have just spotted you, honestly.
Yeah, I could see that happening, but I just felt bad as shit about it.
It's all good.
Yeah.
But Venom, man. What a movie.
Oh yeah. You want to get into Venom a little bit?
Might as well.
Yeah, we're already rolling up on the.
So what would you give it out of
segue.
10? Out of 10 stars.
Out of 10 stars, I would give it a 8.5.
Yeah, we're thinking the same thing. I was thinking like a 8.5.
You know what I mean? I'm giving
Wasn't
it that.
bad.
I'm giving it that extra 0.5 because even though this whole quote unquote 8 people and we never really saw him chomp on anybody's head and like fucking blood. I wanted to see that. You know what I mean?
That would, if it was rated R, it would have for sure.
Just ripped their fucking face off.
I know. Hey, honestly, I said this once. I'll say it again. As long as they promise to make him a part of the MCU and all that shit, I'm completely fine with him being PG-13. Because if it means him and Tom Holland fighting and shit, I'm all for it, man.
Yeah.
Because that'll be way better than just blood and shit. Like, gore is cool, but honestly, for superhero shit, it's cool. I could live without it. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all good.
Do you want to talk about the one disappointment?
At the end. But we can't spoil the end credit scene because...
I forgot his name.
Oh, dude, that's... Well, we'll give a spoiler warning.
Yeah.
Stupid. It's because there's a lot of people out there. They get real mad about the spoilers. Look,
I know.
If you haven't seen Venom yet, look, I'm going to say it right now. Spoiler alert. Because I'm not going to try to cover shit up. I'm just going to talk about it.
Yeah, I might as well.
You know?
Like, I don't see a problem with that.
Spoiler alert. Look, if you haven't seen Venom, pause the podcast right now. Go listen to any other ones and catch up. Watch Venom. And then come back to this exact time and finish the podcast, baby. Come on now.
Agreed.
Know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah, go listen to the Lisa podcast one more time.
Yeah, go check out. We got to get Lisa back on another one.
We do because the wind was blowing on that one, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, fucking AC. Too much AC on that one. That's why we ain't got no AC on right now. Hey, I'm not even... I thought I was going to be sweating up a storm because I get hot easy, but I'm chilling.
I'm doing good right now, yeah. I have a sweater on as well.
Yeah, man. But Venom was good. Venom was tight. From what I expected from it, it had it all. It had a big, bulky Venom.
Right.
Deep, scary, demonic-ass voice. He talked a lot. Yeah, he talked a lot about, like, killing and ripping people apart, which is fucking essential to the Venom culture. And more than anything, I think they really did Venom right compared to the Sam Raimi Venom we got with fucking... I don't know his real name. The dude from that 70s show. Fucking Eric Foreman. Eric Foreman Venom. That was such a disappointment.
Yeah, that was terrible.
But now we got Bane Venom, and that shit is tight.
Yeah,
hey, did you notice that other cameo of the Monster Venom when they combined it?
Yeah, I did see that.
Riot and Venom combine on one scene, and they become this Monster Venom. And that's a, like, cameo to the comics because there's actually, like, this Monster Venom that comes out.
Right.
But that's actually the Matt Gargan Venom that turns into... Monster Venom. And for those of you out there who don't really know about Matt Gargan, he's a Spider-Man supervillain. He was originally the Scorpion.
Oh, okay.
But when Eddie Brock in a certain point of the comics was not Venom, Matt Gargan took over as Venom.
Oh, okay.
So he's referred to as either the Matt Gargan Venom or the Scorpion Tail Venom because he rocks the Scorpion Tail while in the symbiote shit.
Oh, word? That's tight. That's
pretty hard. And he's got the white eyes, but then he's got like little dots that are red.
Oh, okay.
Like a scorpion, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But that was, and then we got a cool cameo of Bride of Venom, which is back in the 90s. They did this little series. It wasn't nothing crazy, but where Eddie Brock's wife or girlfriend.
Venom.
Yeah. Well, it's called Bride of Venom on the issue, I think.
don't fucking know.
Yeah, some shit like that. Yeah, where she becomes Venom for a little bit, but it wasn't even for that long either. So, in the movie, it was nice to see it just real quick. Like, I'm glad they didn't drag on with it. Like,
Nice to see Venom with
it
some titties.
it would have ruined the movie if at the end it was just her fighting in the suit or some shit. I would have
Yeah.
hated that. I liked seeing her in it, like, real quick, and then going back to Eddie. Like, that was really cool.
Yeah, that was tight.
And
I
then
fucked with it. I like how it got you in your feels.
it did.
It unexpectedly hit me in the feels. Like,
You just feel so bad for Eddie because everything's just like,
I was like, I've been there, dog.
hey, but he takes it well. See, like, he's a good example of like really shitty things happening to you, but being able to deal with them in a positive sense. Because he was very like
He's
you
a
know,
loser.
not
say the
not
least.
that, but like he was still very optimistic despite all the bad shit happening to him. You know,
Yeah, he was pretty optimistic.
super optimistic. He was never like fuck you. He was always just like I don't fucking.
He was
know.
kind of fuck you.
A little bit, like to the reporter chick.
Yeah.
She's dumb as fuck, by the way.
Yeah, she got
So
marked.
there's a scene where some reporter chick reports to Eddie Brock about the dude experimenting on people with the symbiotes,
She's like, I'm
and
fucking done.
and he's like, no, I don't want to. And then she ends up convincing him. Long story short, she burns herself out and gets herself
Hard,
killed. And, like,
dumb
you
bitch.
got to see it. It's hilarious.
It's a hilarious scene.
She gets what she deserves.
Yeah,
for
but
being a fucking idiot.
I was telling Joseph, I was like, because there's this one scene where fucking where Venom is talking to Eddie on like a more real level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a symbiote to man type level. You know what I mean? And then I was like, damn, what the fuck? I was like, Venom feels like my depression manifested. You know what I mean? And then like this fool's just like,
but talking to you.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Basically, Venom's kind of like that though.
Yeah, it's like
he
you're a
makes you.
fucking fan.
He makes you what Venom really does, but it makes you a stronger human being. Like just like emotionally. I'm getting
Right.
all deep into it.
Hey, that's
No,
true.
but he does. Cause listen, what he does, he does this in the comics, and
I
he
wouldn't have
does
brought
it.
this up otherwise.
He does this in the comics a lot to Eddie Brock, and I'm really happy that they like kind of focused on this a lot in the movie, where Venom like talks down to him a lot, or he'll make him like, oh yeah, like you're a little bitch, like like he's
He'll
building
little
up,
bro him.
yeah, little lad, like Will was saying, he little bros him, like he tough love type of shit. You know, like he shares a special bond with Eddie Brock, but he's kind of a dick to him. But then towards the end, he grows a little. He gets a soft side for him, but he's still kind of like strict with him. You know, he's trying to turn him into like this lethal protector. You see what I did there?
I do. I see
For
that.
you comic book people out there, that's kind of what the movie's based. It's loosely based off the Lethal Protector series back in the 90s as well, when Venom kind of was first coming out and whatnot. Really good series. It's focused just on Venom, just like the movie.
Right.
I think Spider-Man makes a few appearances here and there, but it's like 80% Venom, man. It's like a lot of Venom.
Yeah, I can't wait for Spider-Man to make an appearance in this
I
shit.
actually had the first issue of Lethal Protector, but my nephew really likes Venom, and I was like, fuck it. And
Like,
I gave it to
fuck it,
him.
here you go, you little fucker.
Because I love that nigga.
Yeah, I feel him.
So I was like, here you go.
Oh.
That was a long time ago, though.
I keep hitting myself against the fucking mic. It's ridiculous. What are you spaced out? What happened?
Fuck, faded. No, I was actually, I'm looking at that sign you have up there. It says, if you must drink and drive, drink something,
yeah.
but I can't see what the rest is.
Drink Pepsi.
Ah, man.
Yeah, it's a classic dad meme. You know what I mean?
It's a meme on your dad for sure.
It's definitely a meme on my dad.
Do you want to explain to them what we're talking about, or?
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why. I don't know.
We're gonna go to the side. We're gonna put Venom to the side.
Yeah.
We're almost done talking about it.
We're
Anyway.
almost done talking
But
about
we're gonna put it to the side right now. Go ahead.
And I'll tell you a little story about my pops.
Story time with Will.
Now, I don't know when my dad decided to make his allegiance known to the Pepsi Army, but it happened one point in my life. I don't remember what happened. I think maybe somehow Coca-Cola fucked him over or something. You know what I mean? I don't know how. You know what I mean? But my dad is die-hard Pepsi. Like, this fool, he doesn't give a fuck if you like Coca-Cola. This will call you a communist straight up to your face.
That's honestly where me and Paul differ so much, because I always
Like
have
Coke?
chosen Coke over Pepsi.
I don't know.
Never told them that though.
Yeah, I know.
I've never told them that
You
ever.
should've
Even
never.
as a kid, I was like, nah. Hell no. At like any like little family party I'd go with you, I'd be like, let me get a Pepsi.
Yeah, I get a Pepsi. Yeah.
And then you'd be like, nice.
Yeah, I know. Even to this day, I'm kind of corrupted because I'll even be like the first to admit like, Coca-Cola has like an aftertaste, and I do believe that way sincerely. But that's probably
good aftertaste though.
But it's probably because it tastes like Mentos or like the bottom of it.
What the fuck?
That's
No,
what it tastes
doesn't.
like.
You're tripping.
I'm telling
You
you,
probably drank
too much
Coke
Pepsi?
with Mentos in it, trying to make it blow up and then taste it, and now you can't forget about the taste.
that's probably what happened sometime in my life. I'm corrupted, like I said.
Fuck it.
But my dad, he has this analogy going back to the communist thing.
Yeah.
Since
Is it because it's red or what?
yeah, since it's pure red, and then communist was like the red party.
Come on, that was way back in the day, man.
Hey,
like, that's not going around no more.
Hey, but still there. Fucking, it's embedded.
I guess so.
And then Pepsi being red, white, and blue. You know what I mean? Good old USA.
Good old America.
To the day I die, America.
Let me tell you something.
But that's a little story for a cameo about my pops.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of cowboy voices like that, let's go back to Venom and talk about that.
Oh God.
So,
I don't
okay.
even remember his name. Is it?
No,
is,
don't
is,
say it. Hold on. We're going back to the Venom movie, so if you don't want to hear spoilers again, another warning, fucking spoilers for the end credits.
Get the fuck out.
The fuck out, bitch. So, of course, at the very end, it gets revealed that he goes to interview a special someone, that being Cletus Cassidy,
AKA
Carnage. But he's not Carnage just yet, so we see him in the cell, and he looks badass at first, you know? Like, he's turned sideways, and he's talking. He sounds cool. Like, he's got the crazy red hair, and you're like, yup, that's Cletus, all right. And then he turned his head, and out of all the fucking actors, it's that motherfucking dude from Zombieland. The guy that's, like, obsessed about the Twinkies. That's the fucking dude who's going to play Carnage.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't remember. It's like Woody something.
His last name's like a H, no?
Yeah, Harrison or something. Not
Woody Harrison?
Nah, it's not that for sure.
Excuse me.
It's not that for sure, but I remember in the theaters going, this fucking guy?
I don't know, man. I don't understand where. I was telling Will, it feels like they were filming the end credit and they're like, fuck, we really want to add Carnage in here. And they looked around.
We don't have a cast fucking for him.
Yeah, and for some reason he was just there and they're like, hey, you're a fucking actor, right? Here, throw this wig on and just.
It was obviously a wig too.
Yeah, it was super obvious. And they were like, you think you could read a couple lines here?
It was.
Watch them not even use him. Watch them use somebody else. They just wanted him for the end credit. Dude,
I wouldn't be mad about it.
Me either, but that kills it, man.
It does.
I mean,
they could have literally got anybody.
Hopefully.
They could have got Jim fucking Carrey.
That would have been pretty cool. He played Riddler, I mean.
He played Riddler. You're right.
Man, you know.
He has experience.
I'm just hoping that when he comes out as Carnage that he doesn't show his face a lot. I'll be okay with that.
I mean, I doubt it because Carnage, for the most part, he loves being in the symbiote form.
Yeah,
you know
he
what
doesn't really come out of it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he just kills and kills and kills.
Yeah, it doesn't give a shit.
It was creepy.
But when I get out of here, and when I do get out of here,
you know, he says,
it's
going to
be absolute carnage.
Wait, did he say absolute or maximum carnage?
He should have said maximum.
He's stupid because that's what they should name the next
maximum
movie.
Carnage.
That's what I'm thinking, bro. I think the next movie is going to be like
maximum carnage.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going to do.
Well, because that fool's in a maximum prison.
Ah.
Ding, ding, ding.
And Lethal Protector does link up to the Maximum Carnage issues back in the 90s
then
as well.
You never know.
Hey, but that means we have to get Spider-Man. Come on. Spider-Man was there to help him defeat Carnage, bro.
You gotta slap him.
I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna expect Spider-Man to even be in it, honestly. But if they do throw him in there, that'd be fucking cool.
I would enjoy it because then it would. I feel like if in a way he one-upped Venom, like regardless of him being super strong and faster and shit like that,
Yeah.
that would piss him off to the point where he'd be like, I fucking hate this Spider-Man dickhead. You know what I mean?
I wish it's because they kind of did it wrong though, just on the fact that if they do match it up with Spidey, Spider-Man hasn't even gotten the black suit. The whole point of Venom hating Spider-Man is that he rejected the symbiote as its host, and the host found Eddie Brock, another individual who hated Peter Parker, both of them combining their rage together to destroy him once and for all, you know? But
right.
This Venom movie is not about that at all. It's just, you know, he just found the shit because he busted into the facility. I mean, but they're still sticking with the whole it came from space, so it's still the original like thing. But whatever, I don't know.
Speaking of which, I was very confused about the setting of the movie.
Yeah, it skips from New York to San Francisco for some fucking reason.
Very rapidly. Like
I don't. Why
like
the
it's
fuck
not a
did they
problem.
even-
Like they're
why'd
close
they-
or some shit.
Why'd they even go with San Francisco? What?
They're not even close. Are they even close? They're not even
Fuck,
close.
dude. San Francisco's close to us. We're in California.
Bro, you act like I know a thing about geography.
Look, San Francisco on the maps, all the fucking way on the other side, dude.
Right.
And New York, trust, it's
Yeah.
far, dude.
It's East Coast, West Coast, isn't it? Or am I tripping?
I don't know about all that.
I don't give a fuck anyways. But
See, this is exactly why on our description it says the Who Is You podcast is a podcast by William Rodriguez and Joseph Marsco, two big idiots
that don't know shit.
talking about random shit. That's what I put as our description.
Two big idiots.
Some shit like I don't remember on what social media, but I put that as our fucking bio.
I love that.
Whatever. It's far though, so I don't know, man.
Yeah, they're separate from each other.
And they do go back and forth.
Like it was nothing. Like it doesn't say like he took a plane.
But you know what
like
it is?
he just shows
I
up.
think Brock was always in San Francisco, and I think the symbiote was the one traveling. Because remember, he's at the airport and shit.
Right, but at the same time, he was in New York. Didn't he go back to New York?
Yeah.
Right, like after she was like, "You fucked me over. I'm done.
Yeah, that's true.
Bye."
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Like
I
that's
said,
confusing.
I
I'd have to
couldn't-
watch it again.
Yeah, I'd have to watch it
to
one
like
time.
really pay attention.
And
to
even
that.
then, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't even be concerned about it at that point.
Yeah, it's like
It's like null and void. You just can't do that to me. You know what I mean?
can't do that to me, man.
And do you wanna? I don't like a lot either. I don't like how he wasn't swinging around a lot. I wanted to see him swing around.
Well, Venom for the most part doesn't swing around too much. Like he just
Like,
runs and like
kind of gallops after you.
leaps. Yeah. I mean, remember Ultimate Spider-Man for the PlayStation 2? When
Yeah,
you're
you can
Venom?
still swing around though.
But he like web zips. He doesn't swing though.
True.
Remember, he just web zips and then he like sprints and jumps hella far and shit.
Yeah,
I still have that game, by the way. Great game.
It's a good game, yeah.
It's a great one.
Shout out that game. And speaking of fucking shit in the Spider-Man series that is looking like a game.
Oh man, you're trying to bring up that Miles Morales movie.
Yeah, you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, there's that Miles Morales movie coming out. It's called Into the Spider-Verse, right?
Yeah.
I was telling him, well, it would have been a cool movie, but it looks
alright.
way too much like some Baby Shark type shit.
Some Shark
It's
Tale
like
shit.
Spider-Man, dude.
Do-do-do-do.
Like I don't know, it looks so. It looks so little kiddish, man. It really does.
I'm not gonna lie to you, it does look a little kiddish, but I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of like the art style they approached at it.
Yeah, because they tried to make it look like a comic, like straight up.
But it is little kid shit because honestly, fucking, if you guys didn't know anything about the Spider-Verse, you know that one of the most serious motherfuckers in the Spider-Verse is Noir Spider-Man.
Oh, North Spider-Man's cool.
He's the most serious.
He's from like the huh?
He's the most serious. I feel like he claps.
He's
people.
one of the most serious.
He
for
claps
sure.
people. He doesn't fuck around.
Well, Assassin Spider-Man does too. He has
Yeah.
no remorse.
Yeah, but they don't fuck around. Is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't fuck around. I feel like Miles, he fucks around. He's a kid.
Well, he's a kid. Yeah, he's
You
not
can't
gonna
clap
kill
anybody in
nobody.
front of a kid.
Fuck
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, true that.
So what the fuck?
True that.
You know what I'm saying? So they made him seem like a dad.
Who, Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, more or less, because he's like all old, and I don't know, that movie for sure is supposed to appeal to kids, because that storyline of the Spider-Verse doesn't exist in the comic books. Because I read the Spider-Verse back when it came out in 2016, 2017.
Right.
And it's nothing like that. It's a whole different story. It's
It's a
way
whole
better
different
too,
ballgame.
and it's way better.
And it's way better.
It's got way more Spider-Man in it.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. So for those of you guys who don't know, Spider-Man, there's a lot of them. Literally like hundreds of different Spider-Man. I'm not going to get into it too much, but there's a lot of them. There's a whole multiverse of just Spider-Mans alone. Enough Spider-Mans that can fight the whole like Marvel universe, I'm sure, dude. Like seriously.
But wouldn't that mean there's multiple of everybody?
True, but not as many. Because
Why?
not only is there different universes, but there's also a lot of different Spider-Man living at the same time in same universe as the regular
Yeah,
Spidey.
you're right about that.
Because there's some that are like from the future, some that are from just different countries, and like Miles, he's just younger, he's a different guy. Like,
Yeah, but isn't he still in New York?
yeah.
Are they ever anywhere else but New York?
Any of the Spider? No, yeah. There's a lot of Spider-Man. There's one in Indonesia. There's one in the Philippines. There's one in fucking
In the Philippines.
Yeah, there's like an Asian one. There's a lot, dude. There's a Mexican Deadpool. He's badass. He's called Massacre. And basically,
Why?
he's bad because he massacres people. He's like a cartel ass fool.
I don't know why, but before you said massacre, I thought you're about to say Mexico.
Look, I'll pull up. Look, hold up, right here. I'm gonna try to pull up a picture of him because he looks badass. There was a series back, a couple years back, when I was really into the comic book scene, and I was going like every Wednesday to pick up comics.
Yeah, Joseph was really, really into comics.
Oh yeah.
He had a stack waiting for him at the fucking comic book shop, almost weekly.
No, it was weekly.
It was weekly?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I can't.
Oh yeah, I'm not connected to your internet. Why? I hooked up myself last time. Like, why the fuck?
I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
Let me see if I could hook up to my phone real quick because I need internet now.
I need shit to be
If not,
working
then
now.
fuck it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, honestly.
I know I could get it to work though. Watch.
You can just look it up on your phone.
My phone's recording. Oh no, I got it. Look.
Oh, yeah.
I got it, bitch. I fucking got it. Why are you doubting me?
I just forgot.
Why are you doubting me?
I don't have my phone. That sounds like someone was fapping hard. Just.
Are they having like a party?
They always have fucking parties. And I don't like it.
Why not?
It's annoying. It's like this is what I don't like about having neighbors. They could party all they want, but then you have a party and they're like calling the cops.
Check this out, Will.
It's like, fuck off, please. I'm just trying to have a nice little fucking time. That's all I'm trying to do. I don't understand why these motherfuckers always gotta just be pretending like they don't be partying all fucking night.
All night long.
And then,
I know my neighbors too. The fuck was that?
it's a good question.
Did you hear that noise or am I tripping?
I think you might be trim, but maybe I heard it also. Describe the noise.
It was like a
No, I heard it too.
like a creaky noise.
Yeah, I heard it.
That was fucking weird.
Some fucking it's the moonlight, man.
It's the moonlight. Whatever. Anyway,
You're not real.
fuck those fools for making so much noise. But anyway, check it out. Massacre, the Mexican Deadpool. That's this guy.
Is this fucking guy right here? Let me see him.
Check it out, eh?
Why is that fool look fucking super out of line?
Because he's Mexican. Look, he's got a machete. How typical, huh?
Machete.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the Deadpool look.
He does. It looks like he just threw a sack over his face and was like, I'm Deadpool now.
You gotta be careful with that, man. It looks like a little KKK status.
Yeah, it looks a little wild. Looks like a little bit weird.
Oh, look, here's the cover of the
Massacre.
Was that you that said that?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was me.
okay. I guess we're gonna watch a trailer now.
Unnecessary.
Deadpool Massacre. Yeah, we don't need to see that. Never mind. Whatever. You see him. He
Yeah,
looks cool.
I understand. I get the gist of it.
He looks very cool. You get it.
I comprehend. I'm understanding everything about this now. But, fuck. Aquaman. I want to talk about Aquaman.
You want to talk about Aquaman? Okay, go ahead. Oh, I know why. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. Yeah.
First of all, so me and Joseph hop in the fucking theater, and the first thing we see is a trailer for Aquaman. And for some reason, has Aquaman always been on the fucking Earth, like as a kid?
I don't think
Like, did they just
man.
fish him out of the fucking ocean on like a whaling mission? Is that a fucking kid? Get him out of the fucking water?
Honestly, I have
Strip
no
him from his
idea.
parents underneath
That's
the
what
ocean?
it seems like.
That's what it seems like.
It makes no sense.
Because for some reason, he was at like a fucking water park.
as a kid.
Yeah, as a kid, getting fucking punked on by the other kids. Like, look at this fucking kid talking to the fish. What a fucking square. Fucking bumping him into the fucking shit. And this one uses his telekinesis powers to be like, yo, shark, fuck up the shit. And then the shark hits the fucking thing. A super animated ass shark, even worse than
fucking like Finding Nemo.
Yeah, it's like super animated, retarded looking as shit. And I'm completely, I'm gone. I'm like, I'm not doing this movie. Fuck no. Me and Joseph look at each other. We go, no. Aquaman's off the books now.
Yeah, it was officially done.
Because
It was donezo.
I don't understand why he was there, and then all of a sudden he's big and buff and fighting people underwater. So you like that's not how
Like
timeline.
how?
That's not how timelines work, man. Like you gotta let me know what happened to him as a kid first,
Yeah, like why did he have the powers as a kid?
and why is he like he's somehow the fucker, the king of Atlantis or some shit, right?
Yeah.
But no one knows it or whatever. You know what I mean? They're like, yeah, he got fished out as a kid. We got a new guy.
Yeah, fuck it.
He got a new guy. You're gonna have to fight him to be king. Is that cool with you? All right, let's get a fight going on.
All right, fight. Cool.
Underwater fight. Everybody gather the crowd.
It's gonna be on HBO. You can order it on demand now.
Pay per
You're gonna
view.
make hella guap off that
Yeah,
shit.
no. Aquaman versus King of Atlantis. We're gonna see who's the new belt holder. This is gonna be a welterweight fight. Scrapping it out. I feel like an announcer.
Scrapping it out.
I went too far with that. I feel like a fucking announcer. That's why.
Sound like the one from the Spider-Man, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie.
Be like, all right, everybody, we got Bonesaw in the corner over
What
here.
does he call him? He's like, we got It's Spider-Man. Ah, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. You fucking square. Get in the fucking corner so Bonesaw can rip those arms off. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think that's what he said.
Yeah, but I said that because, like, you know how... You want to know what I do with the spiders? Ooh, I'll fucking rip their legs off. What did he say or something like that?
Dead as fuck.
Is he? Oh, yeah.
Bonesaw.
Who is that? Randy Savage?
Yeah.
Oh, rest in peace, Randy Savage.
All right, let's find that clip real quick.
Yeah,
that'd be a funny clip.
Yeah, that'd be a funny clip.
Ah, fuck, my mic's always attacking me.
Bonesaw.
There's never an episode where the mic doesn't attack.
But just like Dunky said, no Bonesaw, 0 out of 5.
Let's hope we don't get a system overload again.
Yeah, there was a system overload. I tried to make it seem like nothing happened, but there was a system overload.
We should be fine, though.
But who's counting, huh?
Who's really counting? Oh, what's this? This is Insomniac Spider-Man.
I'm an insomniac, a motherfucking insomniac.
5 days ago now. I'm not interested.
I'm an insomniac, a
What was I gonna look
motherfucking
up, you fuckhead?
insomniac. That song? Nah, fuck around. Faded. That's a commercial for weed right there. Weed.
I was gonna look up the Randy Savage thing.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's like-
Bonesaw.
You can't forget shit. I mean, when you forget shit because you're so fucking high.
That's fucking comedy. Yeah.
Bonesaw is ready.
Yeah,
That's what he says.
I haven't seen this shit in forever.
This
It's a big buddy comedy.
Oh, that'd be great.
Fucking shout out fucking Spider-Man 1 through 2. I'm not gonna shout out 3. 3 can suck my dick.
What? Why?
Cause they fucked up.
Whoa, chill.
She's been blessed with how many people in her life?
Like 50.
Whoa.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Oh, no, we're good. I thought we got a system overload for a second. All right, what the fuck's going on?
I was say, what's up with these system overloads?
No, we're good.
I'm not appreciating
It's
this.
because you know what it is? The internet ain't that good because it's off my phone.
Ah, okay, I see.
So we can't see Bonesaw say, Bonesaw is ready.
But we could watch fucking all these fucking commercials, no problem.
Nah, I think we're good now, actually. That's
All right.
All right, let's see. Skip that. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, look, and you know who that is? Ash, baby, from Evil Dead.
Is it?
Yep, that's Ash. He has a lot to do with Spider-Man.
I suppose.
Because he was the voice of the tutorial in Spider-Man 2, the game as well.
Was he really? Wow.
Yeah, shout out to my boy. I forget his real name, but shout out my boy Ash.
I really hated that guy
Look,
in
see?
the tutorial.
That's him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, listen to his voice.
That fool looks like a Mac. With his sick ass gold shit.
The human spider.
The human
Dude,
spider.
Ash.
Spider, that's it? That's the best you got?
Corny ass name, fool.
That sucks.
The sum of $3,000.
I can't believe this fucking movie.
It's an old movie already, man.
It holds up.
It's been a while since this movie came out.
Spider-Man.
There you go. Gave him the name. You fucked up my name.
The human spider. I don't care. Get out. No.
I don't care. Get out there.
Hey, but you gotta hand it to Toby. He was a great Spider-Man.
Yeah, he was nice. Except in 3, like I said. He's like, what does this black suit do? Just make him want cookies?
I know, it's like
Got any with nuts in it?
fucking Toby. You butchered it. Well, it's not his fault actually. What's up with these girls? Like, why are they bullying him so much?
They're like his Bonesaw's entourage, like his bitches.
Fuck them.
He fucks all of them in the corner.
So they're like, we fucking love him, so leave him alone.
Kill him. I love this. They want this fool dead.
Well, they got what they wanted.
Oh, a cage match?
Cage. That's
That guy?
Yep.
Classic New Yorker. Cage.
Super hype.
Cage.
Hello, guys?
Like, wait.
Will the guard please
That cage looks like it's made out of fucking rubber.
this time?
Hey, listen.
Rubber?
Some kind of mistake. I didn't sign up for a cage match. Hey.
He's all scared. Why would you be scared? Like, you got those Spidey powers, like, bruh.
Billy got him, huh? Billy knows how to use them.
Okay, but you. I
got you
guess.
for 3
Yeah,
minutes.
you're right.
3 minutes of heat time.
I love that line so much.
Damn, this This gives me nostalgia. Dude, I can't believe it was back in 2001.
Away from you.
I was in first grade.
It's a cute outfit. Did your
I seen
husband
this shit
give
in
it
the
to you?
theater, man. Long time ago. 2001, man. That's a long time ago.
Classic
Or
Spider-Man.
2000. I think it was 2000.
That was a classic Spider-Man pose right there, by the way.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Ooh, hits him with the chair. Like,
Fuck him up. Fuck that fool up. I love how everyone has like those novelty saws.
Yeah, yeah.
They look obviously homemade.
They probably get them at the merch store and shit.
I know how that's the merch.
Saws. Right in the nuts. Like, that's how he just keeps kicking it. Like,
That's some Mortal Kombat shit right there.
for real.
They should put Spider in Mortal Kombat. That'd be tight.
Yo, the new Spider-Man game should give us that suit. How come that's it? He just like throws him over and he's like. Should have been that was. Now that I've.
So now that you watch it, that's unsatisfying, huh?
What the fuck? When I was a kid, that scene looked way better. It was like more.
It was
fulfilling.
longer, huh?
It was more like. What the fuck?
What the fuck was that, huh?
I remember as a kid.
He just knocked him out with the foot.
It seemed more like. I don't know, man. That was. Stupid.
And then for those of you that never seen the movie, after that he gets fucked over, doesn't get paid, and then he goes, "That's your problem, not mine." After the guy gets robbed,
He's like, stop that guy.
he's like, "Sounds like a personal problem." That shit was hard. I was like, "Damn!"
Shit
I hit
was
him back
fire.
with the same fucking line that he hit you with.
Well, karma's a bitch. That's basically the moral of that.
And then going back to that's also a line from the new Venom movie.
What?
Where it's like, it's fucking doesn't he say like karma's a bitch or something? He goes, "I don't believe in karma." And then he gets
Oh
fucked up.
yeah. Man, good stuff though.
You gotta believe in karma. I don't care what you believe in. You gotta believe in karma.
I definitely believe in karma. That's some real shit, man. You feel well. I think all of us at least one point in our life so far, or any point, we've experienced some sort of karma.
Yeah, all I gotta say is consequences are plentiful. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you know what? We all make mistakes, and when we get punished for those mistakes, the punishment is only temporary. With that punishment goes away, and then things get better. Like shit.
It tends to.
If you truly learn from your mistakes, then everything that comes like for you in the future should be like good and dandy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Should be chill, should be good, because at that point you lived it, you learned it. Now you know what not to do to go back in that type of direction.
Yeah. I feel like this is where the yin and yang of the podcast really comes in. You're the
Why?
optimistic, and I'm more of
optimistic.
the negative.
Because I've gone through my share of like horrible shit, but I've also seen my life go up as well. So I can't necessarily say life sucks ass and all that shit, because I've had my downs, but I've also had my ups. So like I gotta keep, my head up to make shit seem cool. Like, cause when you're always a downer about shit sucks, and I got tired of like being like that. Like
when shit's a string of downs though, it's like, oh,
yeah, but
fuck my
you gotta.
life,
But
nigga.
when things is
I'm done.
yeah, but that only happens when you see things like that. Like obviously, if you see everything as like a disappointment, or like you see everything like as a downer type of thing, of course everything's gonna seem like a downer. But if you look
Right.
at everything in a different way, like if you just look at things to the point where like they do work instead of how they don't, then like it just, I don't know. I'm too fucked up to like really explain it well, but
I hear you. I know what you're saying.
But that's just what I did like a long time ago. I just started like, instead of like complaining, I just say, you know what, fuck it, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not saying complain, but I'm just saying
not either.
like,
I'm just saying, but that's what used to get me like in a bad mood, because I would just complain about shit and I'll get myself all mad and shit. But I still get mad easy and shit, but I don't know. I tried to like look past all the negative shit and just be like, you know what, it's all good.
right.
There's another day tomorrow. New shit's coming, whatever.
That's true. There's another day.
You lose something one day, you gain another the next, That's
That's
how
true.
it is.
I mean, yeah, I can see that happening.
So that's why it's like, yeah, I don't know. Nah, I mean, what the fuck? How do we get into a deep ass conversation out of nowhere?
I don't
We're
know.
like Venom, and now we're just like, yeah,
I'm
fuck
lost.
life.
I'm lost.
You know what it was? It's because Venom kind
it
of
got me there.
the
It put me in that mind state. Honestly, it fucked me over.
it had a subliminal message of depression.
It did. It really did. It fucked me hard. Like that movie put me so hard in my feels. Like I was like, wow. Honestly, this is like almost on my life.
on this podcast episode, I'm gonna put Venom equals depression.
Venom equals depression.
What did you say? He's
fucking
manifest.
Yeah, depression manifested.
Venom equals depression manifested.
It got me, honestly. I can't.
man.
I can't say that enough.
Fucking Venom, man.
I can't stress that point enough.
It was a good movie though. It really was.
It was nice. I fucked with it.
Badass. I liked it.
Yeah, it came through
I'm
hard.
telling you, I just really hope we get to see him
Oh.
fighting Spider-Man and shit.
I feel you. I really want to see that also.
Because if not, whack.
Whack. I mean, I eventually want to see him with that emblem on his chest.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
what I mean?
why, man. I mean, come on, let's go.
I'm
Chop,
ready
chop.
for it. Yeah, I'm ready for it already.
What
Get this
what
shit
else is
making.
coming out? We said Aquaman boof. What else? But is there any other like
Aquaman boof.
superhero movies coming out?
No, honestly, not that I could think of. I know.
Just that other movie
Yeah.
looked cool though, Glass.
Oh yeah.
But what's the first
Split.
movie? There's a movie before Split that it's tied to.
First name Mister, last name Glass. Fucking.
Look, I'm a fucking look.
The one that
Explain
Bruce
to them
Willis is in?
about yeah, but do you know which one I'm talking about? The first one?
Yeah.
Which one is that?
I've honestly never seen that one.
But do you know what it's called?
No, they say it at the end of the first Split.
Oh, really?
After
What do they say?
Like it goes. Oh, he's out. He's out
Oh,
there.
and then Bruce Willis comes
yeah,
up
and then
whatever. I don't
he's like, I worked this case before or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's
I don't know. That shit looks good.
I need to watch Split now because I saw Split like halfway, but I didn't have time to finish it, so I never finished it.
It's honestly a really choppy movie. I've watched it.
It's a what?
Choppy.
Oh,
I watched it. I watched it one time, and I remember I was like kind of unsatisfied. I was like, "There's some,
why is there a lot of shit unanswered or like?"
not just that. It's just like because it's one of those movies where it's not gonna answer all your questions right off the bat. You know what I mean? It's gonna make you sit there and wait and da 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 da. But
Yeah.
for like the most part, like it just like it wasn't like the people that were there being captive.
Yeah.
They weren't like really trying hard to escape. You know what I mean? Because he gave them a lot of fucking chances to escape hard. You know what I mean?
But nah, they were more like. It was more of a delusion in a sense, cause like he was making it seem like they could escape, but they really couldn't.
Yeah, but at the same time, I still would have tried. I still would have there's this kitchen scene where they're all chilling there. He's making them sandwiches.
Oh yeah, I remember
And
that.
there's a knife. They could easily just stab that fool out.
But isn't
Three
he
of
like
them-
a
three of them-
superhuman?
3 of them packed him out.
Is he like a superhuman? Like why is he all loked out in that?
That's what it
commercial for the new
seems.
one?
That's what it seems.
Or
like.
is it like now he's a superhuman?
It
Like
se-
he
it seems
wasn't,
that
and
way.
now he's like.
It seems that way because
Motherfucker was running on his legs and
I know. I saw
hands.
that.
Like what
like
the
Venom.
fuck? Yeah.
And that was wild.
Some-
But I don't know because they're trying to make it seem like it's all superhero shit. Because I thought that was a commercial for fucking X-Men when it first came on. I was like, the fuck is this?
yeah, because they're talking about. It even showed a couple Marvel comics and shit.
Yeah, it was wild. I don't know.
It's like, but it's cool because it's like a realist. It's like our universe version of like superheroes.
Yeah, like realistic superheroes.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of like that one movie. Fuck. It has the dude that played Green Goblin on the Andrew Garfield movie, and they all get superpowers somehow, and he turns all psycho.
Yeah.
What movie was that?
Chronicle.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It doesn't really hold up. It's kind of like Jumper.
I got mixed feelings about Jumper. It's got 2 of my favorite actors in it, but that's one with Hayden and Samuel L. Jackson.
I would
right?
say it has Anakin in it, right?
Yeah, and Samuel L. Jackson.
And Samuel L. Jackson.
It's,
This new one, Glass, has Samuel L. Jackson in it also.
Yeah, it does. Fuck yeah, man, motherfucker.
But this fool plays like basically that character from SpongeBob where he's like, my skin's made of paper and my bones are made of glass.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because this fool in the trailer, that's why it's called Glass. Because
Also, he's the guy that's made of glass.
because like this fool's bones are like easily like, breakable, right?
Damn.
But he's
so
like
he's fragile.
But his IQ is dummy high. You know what I mean?
So just because he's smart, they're like, fuck it, we gotta make him live.
I don't really.
So if he was a
understand the
dumbass,
concept that
they'd
far.
be like, nah, you're
you're fucked.
fuck it, we don't need you.
We don't need you. Get out of here, Mr. Glass.
No, trust, I'm smart, please. All right, we'll take this algebra test and we'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, because apparently his IQ is dummy high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's really all I really gathered from that movie is that they're like real superheroes for the most part.
I mean, it looks good. I'm definitely gonna watch it, but I have to see the other 2 before I.
Yeah,
go and see
definitely.
that.
It's definitely like one of the movies you have to work your way up to.
Yeah,
Because if you
man.
just go out and see it, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this shit? I don't understand this. It's fucking retarded."
Coming up on almost an hour here, but I'm
Hour?
not closing that out yet. But But we are in October, and I did want to discuss a couple horror movies.
Okay.
I'm really excited for the new Halloween.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that. That one's coming out on the 19th, right?
Yeah, 18th.
18th?
Yeah. So that's gonna be tight, man. It's 30 or 40 years later from the first film.
Now, I was having this debate with somebody, and I know you are more in tune with this timeline.
Yes, I am. There's 3 different
Timelines,
Michael Myers
right?
timelines, and they're all different. They don't connect
I
whatsoever.
thought this one was the
4
fourth,
technically.
right?
First timeline is just Halloween 1 and Halloween 2. He's supposed to have died at the end of part 2.
Okay.
Second is just part
Oh, when
3
she
on its
claps
own.
him?
Yeah. Well, no, when he burns.
Oh, okay.
When they blow him up.
Oh, because part 2 is in the hospital.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm sorry.
So it's only supposed to be 1 and 2. And then the next timeline is connecting the first film with the whole thing that she had a daughter, and then the 3 films were,
Right.
Jamie and shit. And then that ended up dying off. And then the third timeline was H2O, yeah, H2O. So they brought her back again. Fucking, she's back fighting Michael Myers and shit.
Right.
And then that finished off. But then they
H2O was H2O or Resurrection?
Resurrection's the one with
Busta Rhymes?
Busta Rhymes, yeah.
I like how you knew where I was
H2O,
going.
Yeah, because everyone always says that. H2O is the one where it ends off with her chopping Michael's head off, but then it supposedly turns out it wasn't Michael, and that's how Resurrection starts. But that movie's garbage.
Right.
So now we get the 4th version of the story, where we're going with just the first film and going just 40 years after the first film, and here we go. We got Michael again, which is cool, I guess. And we got the original directors on board.
So
The original director.
So let me get this straight. So he immediately, because right after he killed his family as a kid in the first one, and he looks up in the first one, the 1970 one, that fool looks about like. That fool looks like a real little kid in that one.
Well, when he's killing?
No, yeah. In the first one.
He's supposed to be like 20.
What?
20 years old.
How is Jamie Lee Curtis that old? If he's 20.
No, he's not 20 in the new movie. Fuck no.
He's 20 when he goes in to the insane asylum?
Pretty much, because in the first movie he's like 20 years old.
That doesn't make sense because
why?
Because in the very first movie when he kills his family and then he's just waiting outside of the fucking thing like fucking he's like a kid, like he's like not even 12.
When he's a kid, yeah, I'm talking about like the end of the first movie.
So by the end of the first movie he's like 20 and still in the thing.
Well, when he comes back in the first movie, when he's full-fledged Michael Myers with the fucking mask.
Yeah, how old is he supposed to be then?
Right there, he's like 20 years old.
Still doesn't make sense.
Why doesn't it make sense?
Because his sister and that sister, like, how old is Jamie Lee Curtis supposed to be in the first movie?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You see what
she
I'm
was a
saying?
baby when.
Yeah, so she was a baby.
She was only like.
He gets older in the thing.
Yeah,
she gets older, and then he comes back, and he's 20.
Well, he's like. No, stupid.
You know what I mean?
He comes back and he's older, obviously. In the new movie, he's like 60, 70 years old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's Grandpa Mikey.
That's what I've been telling everybody. That's the funny part. It's
Grandpa Mikey.
He's Grandpa Mikey. Yeah, he's old. He's like 60 in this movie. But with
That's
the power
crazy.
of evil,
Anything is possible.
Old age don't matter,
It'll get you regardless.
I guess.
Have you seen the new trailer? The one that's like a minute long?
For Halloween, yeah.
Yeah. The one where he busts that lady with the hammer?
Hell yeah, dude. I can't. Dude, NEC is coming out with the Michael Myers for that, so.
Oh yeah, they got the
I'm
rights.
gonna get that shit, yeah, man.
Lit ass fools.
I'm
About
getting
goddamn
that
time.
shit. Hell yeah.
How's it look? Is there any like pictures of it?
Yeah, it comes with 2 alternate heads, which look the same, honestly. And then it comes with another head that's like a dude's head chopped off, but it's carved like a pumpkin. It's like if Michael Myers
Sick.
carved the dude's face like a pumpkin. It's crazy brutal.
It's pretty
I'm
hard.
guessing that's gonna be part of the movie, dude. That's gonna be a crazy scene.
It's gonna be a hard scene.
Yeah,
I'm
it is rated R, right?
Yeah, I mean, of course. I'm really hoping that that they don't try to make it too over the top with the kills. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. Sometimes they get a little too overboard.
So
Like
keep
simple
it,
and gory.
Keep it simple, and I mean, cut a couple
it-
throats.
Yeah, make it painful. But I hate those
Okay.
bullshit kills where it's just like, ugh, like a stab to the gut,
Yeah,
and
like,
that's it. It's like, I hate those.
Yeah, I mean, be creative. You know what I mean? Like that one kill where like he stabs him to the door.
Oh, that shit's always awesome to see.
Yeah, that's a classic
With
kill.
his 12-inch kitchen knife.
Yeah, it's a fucking 12-inch cack.
12-inch Michael Myers cock.
You never know.
Just kidding. All gay. Huh.
He puts a mask over that one too.
Gay. Just kidding. Who used to do that shit? Gay. Just kidding.
I don't remember, but I remember.
That's funny.
I remember what you're talking about. Though. You're fucking hilarious.
Anyway, but yeah, Halloween's gonna be cool. And then I was telling Will about this movie on Netflix for all you Netflix people. You want a good movie to Netflix and chill to?
Gerald's Game.
Gerald's Game too, yeah. How many?
I've been talking about this movie for
Since episode
5
0.
podcasts in the fucking row. If you haven't seen it by now,
Technically 6.
If you haven't seen it by now, I'm cutting your fucking nuts off and sewing them to a chair.
Hey, look, if you actually seen Gerald's Game, whatever you're listening to this on, just let us know if you have. Look, I want you guys to comment or message us or even email us if you saw
feedback.
Gerald's Game and what you thought about it, okay? We need some feedback on that. We want to know what you guys thought. Why that movie in particular? I don't know. But Gerald's Game has become...
Or Terrifier, whatever movie you decided to see.
Well,
we recommended.
I think Gerald's Game has become a good staple to the show.
That one has become a nice little staple.
They better cut us some cheddar.
Yeah, they better cut us some
You know
checks.
how many views we got? Them probably like 2.
Probably a couple. That's a good movie though. So they had
you know, and I do want to go back to the last episode where I said Gerald's Game kind of sucked because honestly, Will was right. It didn't suck. It's just that it did drag on a good while, but it is a good movie. It made me feel very uncomfortable, and my anxiety was at its peak just watching that shit. Because you think about it, and you're like, dude, how the fuck do you get out of that, man? There's no fucking way.
You're fucked.
Yeah, dude.
You have to do what she did.
Yeah.
Gotta cut your fucking
Watch Gerald's
shit.
Game, but also there's a movie on there called 1922.
Oh, yes.
Based off of a Stephen King novel.
About this.
Yeah, based off of a Stephen King novel. And I know you guys like Stephen King, you It lovers out there. Whether it's Tim Curry or
Bill Skarsgård.
Or Bill Skarsgård. You know, you love it. I know you guys do. All of you fools. The females love it. The guys love it. And everything in between and outside loves it. I like to address everybody. Cause,
outside.
You know, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm just trying to make sure I get everyone because it's like, I don't know how many different...
In between and outside.
Look, whatever you are, I'm counting you in. And if you still have something to complain about, then you can just fuck off, you fucking pansy.
You could eat my cack.
I don't know about all that. But, yeah, 1922 is pretty good. It's basically, it's based in the year 1922.
Of course.
And the movie's pretty much told by this old guy talking about his life, about how him and his son murdered his wife.
Beautiful.
Very disturbing. It's pretty crazy. It's got a very good plot and story. And this is a movie, like we were saying before about karma, that definitely shows you that karma is definitely a bitch. Yeah, this movie, yeah. Have you seen it yet, Will? No, right?
I've seen a portion of it.
Watch it. It trips, dude. Watch it like Faded or something, man. The ending's trippy.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched it sober the first time. I got bored. I was like,
no, dude. The ending gets crazy.
Oh shit!
Did you get up to the part where you start seeing the wife again?
No.
You see, look, you're fucking up because that's where it gets interesting.
So it's like hallucinations, kind of like
yep,
kind of like Gerald's Game.
Hallucinations that
That's
get
crazy.
to him.
I like that.
It gets the best of the guy. Let's say that.
Of course it would. Fuck.
And the son doesn't experience all that, but what happens to the son is pretty sad too. You know, it's some crazy shit.
Now you got me intrigued. I want to find out now.
I want to tell you so bad, but I just want you to watch it. It's some crazy shit. Definitely sad as fuck. But 1922 is good. I usually, for the most part, I love Stephen King. I think anything I've ever watched that's based off of any of his novels, or I'm not much of a reader, but anytime I've picked up a Stephen King book, it's usually some cool shit, except for the novel version of it, because there's some weird shit in that book. I'm not going to get into that, because a lot of people, not just that, there's a bunch of weird shit, but all y'all that read know about that, or I'm sure everybody did the research when it came out. I mean, that shit's played out.
And
already.
if Mara, if you hear this, are you done with that It book yet? Because I'm trying to fucking read it, dog.
Damn, that's a big book.
It is. This fool,
fuck it.
But I know this fool's not even reading it. You know what I mean?
We got to get Mario on the podcast.
Yeah, I know, and I'm going to address him about it.
This is the order I'm going to try to keep it, ladies and gentlemen. The next podcast, we're going to have the wonderful, the intelligent, the super smart Richard Parada. Richard
He was
Parada.
supposed to be on today, but your boy's phone was dead and asleep.
Let me tell you guys what happened. I had
please
Richard over my pad. We were ready for the podcast earlier today. Will wouldn't pick up his damn phone. By the time we got to Will's and he did wake up and we got inside, Richard had to leave already, so we didn't really have time. So me and War are just knocking out some random shit today. So we decided let's go watch Venom, talk about that, and whatever comes to mind, of course.
Let the people fucking be intrigued.
Yeah, exactly. But we're gonna have Richard. After that, Cliff, aka Ace the Menace.
Because once again, we're gonna have Cliff on today.
Yeah, but we didn't have enough time either.
We got out of the
like this podcast. As soon as we're done with this podcast, I gotta take Will to work like ASAP.
Yeah. Matter of fact, what time is it right
now? I think we're still good. Let me see. It's gonna be like 8.
No, we're fine.
So we'll wrap it up in a bit. But next episode after Richard's gonna be the next one. Then we're gonna get Ace the Menace. If you haven't checked my boy out Chris on SoundCloud, guys, he's got some bangers on there. Go to SoundCloud.com and just go ahead and search up Ace the Menace, and you'll find all his dank ass tracks. He's by the way, shameless plug, October 14. If you're by the time you guys listen to this, it'll be on a Tuesday, and that means my album is coming out this Saturday.
There you go.
On the 14th. No, Sunday. I'm sorry. I believe it's a Sunday. Whatever. You're going to listen to this on a Tuesday. It's coming out this Friday. My album, The Dark Side, is going to be available everywhere on iTunes, Spotify, anywhere you guys find music. All right. For those of you who don't know, yes, we do this podcast, but we also motherfucking make music.
Trap House Punks.
Records all day.
Yeah, I got Murder Squad, Trap House Punks.
Represent. Yeah, I got that album coming out, and the reason why I mentioned that is because my boy Cliff's going to be on that as well. He's featured on the 4th track. It's probably one of the coolest tracks on that fucking album too.
Why don't you give him a little sneak? Let him know what it's called.
Oh yeah, all right. You want a sneak peek?
Let him know what it's called.
It's called what, the song?
Yeah,
the song's called 5 past 7.
5 past 7.
Yep. And
so I gotta grab a dead from the 7-Eleven.
Should I play it off
SoCal's closed.
Should I play it off my laptop or what?
You could. I don't mind.
Okay.
I don't mind giving it a listen.
So Cliff's going to be on that shit. Make sure you check him out. And check me out as well on SoundCloud or anywhere. If you literally go to Google and you type in Jay Vades, I come out. I'm the only thing that comes out. It's fucking awesome. I'm the only person that comes out. I'm the only one under that name. So find me on SoundCloud, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, dog. You can find me anywhere.
And you can find me nowhere.
Yeah, because Will's off the radar.
Unless I decide to hop on the WhoIsYou page and dick around with you sons of bucks. You know what I'm saying?
So here's a little preview of a song on my album coming out October 14, ladies and gentlemen.
October.
I'm only gonna play a little bit of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start it from the intro like I just did, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This track's fucking tight, man.
Hey,
this is Joe's album.
damn, look at that. Niggas fuck by your side. Hit me up, where you at? I got the papers, don't need no containers. The goose call me Vader. Stay faded now when I stay faded later. My blood so big, call that shit a lightsaber. Smoking the tree, rolling the paper. If you just moving, then I'll see you later. Man, why you complaining? People do nothing but critique and hate me. The thing is that they can never persuade me. That bitch ain't been killing it on the daily. Working so hard, got no time to be lazy. I'll be on top and these people will praise me. I got the power to destroy your worlds. Fuck all these studies, just need me one girl. Shit, look at that, only 5 past 7. Gotta get the dirt step 7-Eleven because it's so cow's closed. Motherfuck these hoes, roll it up so fat, I'ma fucking flow. I smoke, hit the bong and I choke. Man, I'm done, it's a roach. So long and slow. Yeah, I'm fucking babe, cause I put these jetters in the grave. Yeah, in the shame, all you fucking lames, stay out my lane. You ain't the same.
It's an outstanding track. It stands out.
And if you guys thought that sounded kind of cool, some people are like whack. It's all good. I know there's haters out there. But look, for you guys that like that shit, just wait till you hear Cliff's verse on that shit. Wait till you hear fucking Will's verses. Will came out on like 2 tracks, man.
I did,
and he did well.
They call me Mass Dub.
Later, sooner or later, Will will be up on everything as well
So
with his
shout out
music.
me.
So shout out Will as well. Shout out Will. Thank you for being on that record, bro. You know.
Hey man, anytime. Thank you for fucking starting this podcast with me.
Yeah, of course, man. I love this podcast, bro. I tell Will sometimes I like doing this podcast more than I like recording music.
It happens.
But yeah, man. Find my album October 14th on anywhere you find music, man, including Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, SoundCloud, anywhere, dog. I'm talking anywhere, like it's anywhere. All right. So with that out of the way, you got anything else, Will, before we wrap it up here?
No, I'm just sitting here enjoying this fucking
Bruce
hurricane high gravity want the last one before I gotta go to work, and that's pretty much it.
All right, man. Fucking
Shout out to fucking Hurricane 2. Fuck, I almost said 211. High gravities.
for keeping you buck.
Keeping you buck.
Shout out to Hurricane for keeping my boy Buck on the daily, huh?
And shout out to Modelo for fucking keeping my boy Buck today.
Yeah, fucking, I love Modelo. Honestly, out of all the beers, like if I'm not trying to get too fancy,
It's Modelo.
Modelo, man.
You had
That's-
Modelo?
That's all you need. A couple. Look, I got myself a little 6-pack. I'm chilling, buzzing it.
Yeah.
It's all
I might
good,
start
baby.
doing that. I might start recommending brews.
Excuse me. I mean, we recommended the liquor last time, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't really a recommendation. It was more just like if you want.
Yeah, a
try
review
it.
kind of.
It's like a review.
But yeah. All right. Anyway, motherfucking. Before we go, I just wanted to say, thanks again, guys. Go ahead. You can always find us on the Apple Podcast app, of course, because we got approved, and now we are on there weekly. Find episodes on the Apple Podcast and many other social media sites weekly. We try to upload every Tuesday, but for the most part, it's weekly.
Definitely.
You'll find us on the Apple Podcast app, like I said, SoundCloud. We're on Twitter fucking around. We're on Instagram fucking around. You can listen to the podcast on YouTube, where on YouTube I'll post more like I'll try to start posting actual video content. Like today we got the camera set up, and we're going to try to test out and see if we could get this podcast with an actual video footage this time, just to see how that looks, see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see what we could do.
Make it look more entertaining for you fellas.
Yeah.
So yeah, find us on YouTube, all that good stuff, man. You know where to find us, man. Any social media for the most part, just find us at WhoIsYou Podcast. All right.
Yeah.
Anywhere you want to find the podcast, again, it's WhoIsYou Podcast. All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. We don't know who the fuck you guys are listening, but we do know that you're listening, and for that, we love you and we appreciate you. I'm Joseph Marisco,
And I'm William Rodriguez.
and until the next episode. R.I.P.